That's the reason why the average life cycle of a new company is 3 to 5 years. Welcome back, everybody. Joe Everest, the fence expert. Hey, one of the most common pieces of feedback we get about the Saturday morning live Ask the Expert segment is those things are long, and they're not wrong. They last about 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours. Sometimes, a few weeks ago, Caleb and I got into a pretty good discussion about marketing. I think it lasted closer to 4 hours. Nobody's got time to sit through 4 hours of listening to a couple experts talk. I get it. So Jeremy's created a new segment just for you guys called Hot Takes. It's usually a shorter segment of the longer conversation, basically hitting the hot topics, if you will, of that live segment. So without further ado, here comes this week's Hot Take. Landmark says most fence guys are great fence builders, but not every fence builder is a good businessman.
True.
Absolutely true. That's the reason why the average life cycle of a new company is 3 to 5 years.
That's every industry, I believe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, overall. But we see that in the fence industry as well.
I think it's understanding the difference between an owner-operator and entrepreneurial spirit business are two totally different things. And we get them all intertangled and mixed together, and you're talking about getting advice from an entrepreneurial spirit guy, and you're an owner-operator guy, and they're totally different animals, okay? Why you're in business is totally different. And they're need to be treated that way, right? So you shouldn't be giving advice to an owner-operator. They should be given to an entrepreneur spirit-based business, right? So I think that's the biggest mistake guys have is that they're owner-operator and they're in the field and they're building fence, and that's cool. Like that's where our artist comes from. That's where our really talented fence installation guys come from. That's where the really cool shit gets done. But that's not going to be the guy that runs the company with 10 crews.
Right.
That's different, and one's not better than the other. They're just different, guys. They're not. We need the fence artist. And we need the Reuben, Borgs. Yeah. We need both of those guys, right? Yep. But we get in these chat groups and they're saying, well, I'm better than you. Let me see you do it. Like, you're a fence ninja and you're a craftsman and you're building some badass fence on the scale of 1.
Right.
Make that a scale of 20. That's a different animal.
Well, so E-Myth and E-Myth Revisited talk about this exact thing, right? It talks about the craftsman versus the business owner or the business manager. And in the book it talks about a bakery, but the analogy is about fencing too. To your point, Sean, that you've got craftsmen that are incredible fence builders. Right. Like they belong in the field because they do beautiful work. Yep. They make our industry better by providing incredible looking fences.
Right.
But in that case, then that person needs to hire a business manager to run the business office, because that their talent is wasted in the office because their talent is building beautiful fences.
Right.
But you also have other guys, like example for me, like I can build a fence. I did it for years. Did I enjoy it? No. Was it, purely custom, beautiful craft? Probably not, if we're being fair.
Right.
But when I got in the office, I found the part of our company that I loved. I enjoy running a business and enjoy seeing that business flourish. So I hire craftsmen, right? Because the craftsmen have no interest in making sure, reviewing the balance sheet and making sure the marketing's on point and doing all this. The idea is figure out in your business what you're a rock star at, and then find more rock stars to run the other parts of your business, right? So E-Myth Revisited is another great book. All right, guys, that concludes this week's Hot Take. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you like the format? Do you not like the format? Let me know in the comments below. We're still figuring this out, and we could use your help. But for now, I'm Joe Everest, the fence expert, reminding you that good fences make good neighbors. And I'll see you next time.